boundaries, projection, people pleasing, and parental suffocation. Let's talk about it.
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fuck the supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.
Hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deity Princey. Let's hop right into the video today. So, I appreciate everyone for dropping comments on the post I made and on this video as well. If you have any questions, drop a comment. What I'm going to do, I will batch everyone's questions. So I'll do a video in response to a few of you guys, okay? My love is my abundance. And you know, as I always tell y'all, to stay rich and stay dangerous because you are abundant. So let's get right into it because I see a bit of a similarity between some of the comments I received. And one of them that I want to touch on are the boundaries, right? I see that a lot of people have stated, yeah, well, some people feel some kind of way when I assert my boundaries and they feel as though it's coming from a spiteful place, or I'm just using my own words now, spiteful, or you're just mad, or you're just bitter, right? Just because you're now like, hey, I have this boundary, this is my standard, and that's it. Just like you licking me, like this is my standard, and that's just period. So people will project onto you when someone feels as though, oh, who do you think you are? Why do you feel as though you get to do this and say this and act this certain kind of way? Because they're afraid to do it for themselves. So basically, you're doing the right thing. If this resonates with you, if you are feeling like you're setting a boundary, but I saw another person comment as well, having a hard time with asserting that boundary and sticking to it and not feeling offended by your own boundaries and by wanting to step in being your own truth. My coach, I have coaches as well, you guys. I'm a coach, but I have coaches. And my coach this weekend kept on saying, just speak your truth, own your voice. Who cares what other people say? They will project their own insecurities and fears onto you. You're doing the right thing. It takes time and growth. And I love what one person said. One person said, yeah, well, you're going to feel some kind of way until I checkmate you. I want you guys to keep checkmating people. Checkmate. That's what this game is. This is the game of life. We're playing chess, not checkers. You will get checked. When it comes to me, and I'm speaking for you. When I say me, I mean you. When it comes to me, this is the bar. And if you don't like it, oh well. This is what it costs to access this ride. This is what it costs to play with this game. And that's period. And let's get right into also the parental suffocation too. I see a similarity with this, with being afraid to voice how you feel to your parents, being afraid to stand in your own truth. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. Age is just a number. You can be 15 years old, you can be 45 years old, and still have this fear to speak up to the ones who your inner child perceive as God. As God and goddess, masculine and feminine. It's a balance. So when you're a child, you look up to these people, right? Right, mama? You ain't going to sleep. You're going to stay up. You look up to these people. And then as you get older, that stays with you. You still see them as a light, as someone who you have to get a yes or no from. Someone who you have to get validation from, acceptance from. You feel me? If I do this with my life, they're not going to really fuck with me like that. Oh, well, fuck them. I'm proud of y'all, though, because you are saying fuck them. Fuck anybody who's against you. I don't care who they are. They're just people. Only the ego wants to deem someone as, oh, you're this high-ranked authority. Okay? I just left a brown and nude party hosted by Coriel. She's amazing. Look her up on YouTube, you guys. I just left her all brown dinner. One of the lovely speakers there was talking about healing from your mother wounds. And when you're healing from your mother wounds, you don't have to be around your mother or your father. If it's a father wound too, whoever it is, you don't have to be around these people. You don't have to see these people as superior to who you are. You are a god. You are a goddess. It's okay to step in your truth. And it's okay to see your parents as merely people. That's all they are. The ego will get in your way. You have to control that ego. Just like other people's egos get in your way when you are making boundaries, And just like your ego will still get in your way when you are making boundaries, because your ego is not used to this. Your ego is used to being that people pleaser. Okay, people pleasing is dead. Whether that's to your parents, whether that's to your cousins, whether that's to your job. Okay, whoever it is, when you are giving your light and your voice to someone else, you are minimizing your own authority to live big, to live lit. As Shaman Derek said in his book, we came here to live lit as fuck. We didn't come here to play small. We didn't come here to be the middleman. No, we are directly connected to source. You are directly connected to source. Get out the ego, get out the headspace that someone else has to tell you how to live your life. And I'm referring to your parents, but also to anyone around you who you may feel intimidated by because you're setting these boundaries. Maybe because you've been around these people for so long. That's why I said it can be friends, family, whoever it is. You have to break down yourself as well. You have to deconstruct yourself and build yourself back up and walk in your truth. Walk in your light. Walk in it with your head held high. I want you guys to continue to be direct. Be direct with what you want. Don't be afraid, because when you're afraid, then the universe is going to continue to give you the same thing that you're afraid of until you master it and see that fear is false evidence appearing real. One of my coaches also said that fear is also a rite of passage, because now you realize that, wow, like I did all this, I was afraid of this for nothing. Like me, for an example, right? I really don't like poop, but now all I do is clean up poop. So my whole fear has came full circle. I didn't logically think that having a puppy, or like, yes, I know they poop, but I just thought like it would go to the potty and there's only but so much I have to do. No, not a puppy. But that's, again, when you don't know something, you enter into it with an open mind, an open heart, and you learn from it. Anything that's why they're saying whatever doesn't kill you make you stronger. You didn't die, right? That's what the universe is showing you. Whatever you're afraid of, your parents, or even someone else commented this as well. This is a theme for a lot of people as well. Sticking to those boundaries, not being afraid to walk in that truth. Or this is what someone else commented as well. Continuously giving chances. Continuously giving chances. No, we're not doing that anymore, you guys. That's people pleasing. You don't timeline jump. You don't shift into the person you want to be by continuously being your old version. If your old version was always yes, 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 guess what? It's time for you to start saying no, 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 no. And that's period. And whoever don't like it, as the other person commented on that post, checkmate. You will get checked. If you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like how I'm coming, I'm gonna check you. That's how y'all gotta come for yourself. Over yourself, you're gonna check them. You cannot keep giving anyone a chance, even if it's your parent. A parent is only a portal. That's it. A good parent is someone who is going to support you, be there for you. Just because someone can give birth, just because someone can give sperm, does not make them a parent. It's just an experience that they had. But it doesn't mean that they're a nurturer. It doesn't mean that they're a protector. So don't be afraid to own your voice, especially, again, when it comes to your parents. You can either fight, flight, freeze, or fawn when it comes to your parents. Fawning is that people pleasing. Freezing is just, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Okay, flighting, I'ma just run away. I'ma just run away. Or now you want to fight with them, right? This is all different levels of how people handle their parents, arguing back and forth with them. Okay, if you have the courage to argue back and forth, you have the courage to also, now you can transcend that energy and you can go ahead and flight, walk away. Flighting doesn't mean that you're running from the problem. It means that I said what I had to say, but this goes both ways though, because if you are the one that keeps running, you have to fight. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite. If you keep on people pleasing, time to walk away now. You keep on fighting with them. I want you to see it my way, mom and dad. I want you to love me, understand me. Time to walk away. Chuck up the deuces and cut that motherfucking cord and say, I don't have time for this. You have to think about it. Life is so beautiful, but just as we are all sitting here right now, we all remember, maybe, I'm not going to say everybody, but I'm sure we remember being 10 and 5 and 15, and time goes by so fast. You don't want to waste your time people pleasing. So live your life the way you choose to. Be who you choose to be and stand in that truth, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do what makes your heart sing. You have a song. So do you. This is how I got to where I'm at, because I stopped caring. I stopped seeing people as a superior to me, especially a woman. If you're a woman, I mean, if you're a man, it's the same thing. A man, he has the same thing as you, so why is he above you? As a woman, she has the same thing as you, so why would she be above you? Like, you are a goddess. You are a god. Act like it. Keep your head up high and walk like it. And if people want to project onto you, that's their own fears and insecurities. If people want to tell you something, who cares? Who cares? And as always, like I tell you, stay rich and stay dangerous, abundant. Peace, love, and darkness to you. And also, I am having my mastermind on November 25th. You still have time to sign up. The link is below. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you soon. Deuces.
Chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.